morning, guys. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today is Thursday, October 17th. Making this video for you guys at 4:44 a.m. Literally 4:44 a.m. Probably asking that, bro, why didn't you go to the gym? Like I said in the last video, I'm not going to the gym yet because I'm still trying to fully be at 100% before I step foot back in the gym. And I also want to miss the gym for a little while. You know, the gym is something that I do every day, but the morning process doesn't stop. The waking up early doesn't stop. The process to get myself into the frequency I want to operate at doesn't stop. So I was like, okay, since I'm not going to the gym, I'm going to get on here, get on camera, and be able to talk to my people on YouTube. So we here with the usual. You guys already know, drinking Pedialyte so I can have some electrolytes for the day. Today should be my first day back in work after not being at work for like 6-7 days. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see how that goes, and just let them know that the big dog is back. You know, the big dog is back, and he's back full. He's back. When you hear the big dog is back, you should be afraid. You know what I mean? They can't sit me down. They can't keep me down. I'm always gonna find a way to keep getting back up. I'm always gonna find a way to keep working. You know what I mean? So I feel great this morning. I feel good this morning. Had a quick shower, quick devotion, quick prayer, quick everything. Just making sure that I'm in sync with my morning process. So I wanted to also share with you guys today. Like you guys know, I've been studying the book of David, David in the Bible, and I was just literally watching, not necessarily watching, but watching like a clip and reading the story of how he was anointed, and understanding the difference between anointed and appointed. I'll say it again: anointed and appointed. David was 15 in the Bible when he was anointed king of Israel, but it didn't come into materialization 15 years after, because he became king, or he started to be that person 30 years later, becoming the king of Israel, because that 15-year gap, God was preparing him for becoming the king of Israel. You know what I mean? So understanding that, like the Bible was saying, when God sent the prophet out there to Jesse to go to anoint his sons, and then Jesse lined up his 7 sons. He's like, okay, yeah. David looked at the prophet looked at the first one. He's like, yeah, this has to be the man. You know, Samuel was like, this has to be the man. This is Eliab. You know, looks like a stud. You know, firstborn. This is probably what God wants as the king of Israel. You know, God's like, nope, not that one. Turn down the second one. Turn down the third one. Turn down the fourth one. Turn down everyone. And Samuel was like, okay, man, do you have any other sons? This is not what God wants. So like, yeah, there's one just taking care of the sheep. He's 15 years old. Okay. Too much talking. Get that man here. I want to see him. That's the man that we need. We will not rest. We will not do anything till that man comes. So they summoned him, came in, and in the Bible it was said he was very good looking. You know what I mean? So I would think that man was in shape. David, I would say, was a stud, you know, because taking care of sheep is not something that is going to be easy. You think you can just carry your sheep without being in shape, or dismantle or take care of a bear if you're not in shape? No, you have to be in good physical condition, good looking too as well. And God was like, yeah, this is the man. And then God just used Samuel to appoint him or anoint him as the coming king of Israel. What does that go to show? God was telling Samuel that he doesn't look at the outward appearance of people. He looks at the inward appearance. Why? Because people always get encapsulated by the things that we see. You know, oh, damn, so attractive. Oh, no, so, oh my God. Till you get inside, or till you have a conversation with them and be like, yeah, this person has nothing inside. This person has nothing upstairs. It's very important for us as individuals to know that our heart, you know, while we're doing something, the core of our living is to be servants, you know, is to be an offering, to use what God has done for you to bless another person, to use what God has shown you to be like, damn, I cannot keep this to myself. I got to tell someone about the faithfulness and the blessings of God. You know what I mean? And David went on to many other stuff that I will also be getting into, sharing as they come, or as I'm reading with you guys. But understanding that God didn't see him from just his outward appearance. He was the least qualified. Man's 15 years old, but he was the one that was taking care of the flock. He was the one that was at the forefront doing the work. You know what I mean? even though his brothers were doing the work, but they didn't have the heart. You know what I mean? Because also Saul, as you guys will read the Bible, my Bible scholars will know that the children of Israel wanted a king. Children of Israel wanted a king. God to say, okay, give them Saul. But Saul, as usual, you know, when you give someone something, they might start off excited, might start off happy, excited for that thing. But when it gets to a point where they encapsulate it with the power, they love the power more than the people. They're not listening to God anymore. They above reproach. Yeah, God is like, yeah, this man is no longer my king. I need to find me another person that's going to be the king. You know, so understanding that God sees the heart, understanding that we are all vessels used by God, understanding that your story might help someone out, understanding that you are the difference in your life, you are the difference in your family's life, and the only way you get there is by working on yourself. David Goggins will always say the biggest conversation you can have in life is the conversation that you have with yourself. The conversation that you have with yourself will let you know where you're at. It's looking at the mirror, having that accountability mirror, and letting that mirror tell you what you need to work on. Majority of us, we know that we would feel better when we drop down 20 pounds. But we think of all the bad things, we think of how hard it's going to be to get in that process of losing that pounds or losing those weight, that we already give up right before we even get a chance to start. So it's very important that we find a way to dig deep and have conversations with yourself, because you're not doing it for anyone else. You're doing it for you first. And when you create you at the highest level, anyone you come in contact with just feeds off of your energy. Like, damn, that man, something different about that man. Damn, something different about this boy. You know what I mean? Because you've decided to work on yourself and you have the hand of God on your life. There's no better combination than that, guys. There's no better combination than that. Working on yourself, becoming the person that you want and you're proud of, and then having God on your life and knowing that God is working through you to reach other people. You know, using you as an instrument of service to take care of other people and bring people to his kingdom. There's nothing beats that. You know, and my own purpose, my own aim has always been to create the best version of me first. And if I create the best version of me, I can give me back to the world. I'm not ready to be out there yet. Someone give me $1 million now, I probably don't know how I'm going to spend it or handle it. You know what I mean? Just because I'm not there yet. I haven't created the guy. I haven't created the person that can handle $1 million right now. There are people making $1 million a month. There are people making $100,000 a day. There are levels to this game. You know what I mean? But it's understanding that you have to create that person that can achieve those things. And knowing that, okay, only God brought me here. You know what I mean? So everything I'm doing is only for his glory, not for anyone else's glory. It's for only his glory, so that he may be glorified, so that people might see that, yo, I used to be this person. I used to be this sick guy. I used to be this guy that was depressed, you know, didn't feel like taking my shirt off, didn't have any confidence in myself. But now I am this person because I've created this new version of me, because God has been faithful in my life. You know what I mean? So it's very, very important. I just wanted to come on here and just throw this out there for someone watching this video today that, yo, you need to come closer to God. You need to lose some weight. You need to be better in all areas of your life. Everything that you're drawn to is part of your calling. Everything that you're drawn to is part of your calling. Meaning that if you're drawn to, like, me, for example, I love cars. No one can explain how much I love cars. I love cars. I love sick cars, like crazy cars. I drive a Charger right now, but that's just even an entry level kind of thing. You know, when I start getting the money I want a Lambo. You know, I want a Ferrari. I want the nastiest of shit. I want to be blasted. I want to be fully tatted up. Not necessarily fully tatted up, but at least have some tats on me, because it's stuff that I like, stuff that I want for me. You know, creating the best version of me, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, in all areas of life, so that when I step into a room, or when I say something, or when I talk, people are already able to see the actions, see the work, because they know that, yeah, this guy's not just capping or just talking. He has lived through this. You know, you cannot tell someone how to feel when you haven't been in that situation. You can't tell someone advice or give someone advice when you haven't been in that situation. I can give someone advice about being in shape or handling insecurities and handling confidence, because I've been there. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to go to a pool and not be able to take your shirt off. I know what it's like to go out and just be the odd guy out there. You know what I mean? So it starts with you. You know, it starts with you changing. It starts with you taking accountability for where you at. It starts with you being the better man. It starts with you having a process to be like, you know what, every day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna knock out these non-negotiables. Physical goals, spiritual goals, mental goals, emotional goals, relationship goals, financial goals. Have some non-negotiables that you work out and you stack up, because everything is repetition. How many days are you putting in doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again? That's the day that you stack the consistency, guys. That's how you stack the days. You know what I mean? But I don't want to make my YouTube videos long. I just want to come in here, drop it in, and quietly drop out. You know what I mean? But hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. David was a man after God's own heart. He went on to be the grandfather of Jesus Christ, you know, later in the New Testament. But the man was prepared from the beginning. You know what I mean? Everything was preparing him up until that moment. I don't know what God is preparing you for right now. I don't know what God is preparing me for right now. But I know that if I'm able to show up here, have my process, do everything right, and just be in alignment with what God is telling me to do. Because I don't want to do this video today. God's like, yeah, go outside and set up and just make this video. I'm like, okay, God, anything you say is done. You know, so I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't know what God wants to do through me, but I know that whenever that opportunity comes, I'm going to be ready. Why? Because I've put in the work, I've put in the reps, and I have His hand on my head. I'm anointed. My name is David too, so you already know that I'm anointed by God, and I want to just serve God, and I want to bring people to His kingdom and let people know that, yo, don't just be a believer. Don't be like those people that are just believers. Oh God, no God, that's my Jesus. Know Him for yourself. Have a personal relationship with Him. Have a personal relationship with Him. Know Him for yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Like always, if you guys like today's YouTube video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You already know what time it is. We're back in action. We're back in business. The big dog is back. Tell someone that you know today that the big dog is back. Tell them to stop playing with me. You already know how we get down. The work don't stop, guys. Let's get it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.